What's up, guys? Matt Baker. Going to take a look at Identity Thief for you today. Um, I'd say as like a general whole, it was a decent movie. Just a long story short, it was pretty good. I mean, I liked it as a whole, but there are definitely some things that could have been worked on. What I liked about it was that some of the humor was definitely there, but it just wasn't that funny. Like the continual like punching in the throat was pretty cool. The fact that it looked like Melissa McCarthy was fucking just indestructible the whole time was pretty cool. Like she gets hit by a car and punches Jason Bateman in the throat. Um, but the humor was kind of dry, but it was definitely there. The other thing I really liked was the synergy between Jason Bateman and Melissa McCarthy. I'm really glad that she finally got like a movie where she's just front and center. Like she was there in Bridesmaids, but she really got her chance to show now, and that was really good. Um, Jason Bateman as a whole, though, just is to the point with him where it pisses me off to no fucking end because all he does is act like Jason Bateman every movie. So if you see maybe one or two movies with Jason Bateman, it's not bad. Like Arrested Development, I watched, I loved it because it was new, it was a fresh kind of thing to me. But when you see Jason Bateman play Jason Bateman for 10 movies, it's not great. So that's something that kind of bugged me about it. Um, so it was good in that sense. I thought there was some good. It really brought the story together, like full circle at the end too. The ending was out there. I won't tell you what it was, but it definitely did it for me. The story was it was slow to develop, but the end really came through for me. Some things I didn't like. Like I said, Jason Bateman being Jason Bateman the whole fucking movie. That was kind of ridiculous. There were times where the movie progressed really, really slow at times. Like it seems like they're on a road trip the entire time, which I thought was going to go a different direction. Maybe it's just me not meeting expectations that I didn't like it, but it wasn't. It just didn't go as fast as I'd have liked it to. There was just scenes that were unnecessary, like where he gets bitten by a snake, and I feel like if you're in Georgia, in the woods, and you get bit by like a snake, you're gonna fucking die or need to go to a hospital and not get carried a mile and a half. But it wasn't bad for the most part, with how slow it went, it just didn't really meet my expectations. The other thing I didn't like about it was that they had a pretty decent cast with it. Like they had Jon Favreau in there, the dude that directed Iron Man 1 and 2. And he really was used in one scene, which was complete garbage. I thought they should have used him more. Because when he was in there for the one scene, he was pretty funny. When the same thing with Ti. Like I want to make a Ti joke, but I'm pretty sure he'll come shoot me, or even worse, rap about me, which is just fucking awful. But it wasn't. He wasn't used well. I don't know the name of the dude offhand that was going around shooting everyone, but no, just don't. Best thing I have to say about that. But it's not that it was awful in the sense that they didn't use them right. It's just that they didn't use enough of them. Like John Cho was in there for five scenes probably, and he wasn't funny. A lot of the people they used that were supposed to be funny weren't funny. Amanda Peet was in it for a couple scenes, and it's just some of like the highest billed actors on the movie weren't in there often. So I mean, after that, I think that the only other thing that really, really bothered me was the fact that you see you see Ti and whatever the girl's name is, and then the bounty hunter chasing them the whole time. You see maybe one or two flashes of them. There's nothing that really comes of it. There's no big climax, the culmination of them chasing them the whole movie. It kind of went slow that way for me. So I would guess that the final verdict I have to say is that it would be, I give like 2 or 3 out of 5. I'd kind of split. I want to say 3, just because I don't want to bash it. I actually really liked it. I thought it was pretty decent. But it's one of those movies you watch maybe 1 or 2 times and you're just kind of like, fuck this noise. I think that there's definitely room for improvement, but it was a good solid movie. It was made by the same guy that made Horrible Bosses. You kind of see a lot of the same humor in the movie, which is it's not bad humor. It's just not really. It's kind of like you know it's supposed to be funny, but it's not funny. Just not. at all. Um, but it wasn't bad at all. Like I said, I really liked the movie, but there were definitely holes in it that they could have fixed. So I'd give it like I'd say a 3 out of 5. I know that Rotten Tomatoes gave it like it said 25% right now out of 100, and I think it's much better than 25%. Right around 50% for me. Then they gave on IMDb they gave Identity Thief of 5.4 out of 10. That's right around where I would have it. I would maybe go a little bit higher, but I mean it's a pretty fair rank. Criteria would be would I recommend it to people? I would if you want to go see a decent comedy, definitely go see it. If there's nothing really else playing, go see it. It's worth the $8 for me. I did like it. So that was how I saw it. But definitely, you be the critic. Let me know what you thought about it if you went and saw it in the comment section below. Definitely like and subscribe it. Maybe favorite it. And I'll give you a blowjob. But I'm Matt Bader here. Just review shit. See you next week.